Alright there guys, William Shat here, and I have another Diablo video here for you. We went all the way across all of Sanctuary and gathered up a few resources. The Kanduran Ruin, the Chaldeum Nightshade, the Ariat War Tapestry, the Corrupted Angel Flesh, and Westmark Holy Water. And as you can see, they are aptly named for where they come from. And what we're going to do is actually play around with the cube a little bit here. So I have here a Firewalker boot here. And one of the first things we come across, and again, this does seem a bit much, but one of the first things we come across is the fact that we can pull out some of the legendary qualities of these boots. Guessing that the legendary power, which most people will probably want, is Burn the Ground You Walk On, dealing 389% weapon damage. As most people probably want that particular thing to put on, let's say their regular boots. Like, who cares about ranged immediately to take extra damage, or if it's increased gold pickup range? Nobody really cares about that. If they can replace that with something else, they'll probably do it. So as you can see, this is the skill that we pull out of it. So we'll put that in the cube. And again, let's look back here. Extract legendary power. We need... I don't know, see, I kind of wonder, I'm half tempted to put an extra one in, just to see what it'll do. But I don't want to waste my resources. Oops, not that much. Actually, let's try it with this one. Let's see what it does when you put in too much. So let's give this a try. Extracting legendary power will consume a legendary item. Extract the power anyway. So I don't care about these boots. Let's go ahead and do it. Level 1 Cubus. Ah, yes. So, let's see, can I put this on here? This is the first time I'm playing with this, so bear with me. Let's see, what do we need to do? Probably need other reagents. Reforge, upgrade item set.
So, at the time, when I was creating the video, I was not paying too close attention, actually, to the abilities that we had extracted from certain things. So, for instance, we have extracted a weapon power, a armor power, and a ring power. Actually, all these are active with just selecting and choosing. As I only have one active, it defaults to the one item, and it's automatically set to, it doesn't matter what type of boots you're wearing. So I probably take my boots off and I'm still burning the ground, as you can see, from Firewalkers. So that was my mistake, but as you can see, this is pretty cool. So in order to, it would be nice to actually see what it is elsewhere. Let's see if there's any way. Looks like every time we want to swap it over to something else, we'd have to actually come back to town, click on Kanai's cube, or talk to Zoltan Pool. Yeah, no, it looks like it's automatically set as a passive. I forgot, I read that somewhere for a second, but it just didn't click in my head there for a minute. But yeah, so pretty cool passives that just kind of stick with you no matter where you go. So that's definitely nice, a nice little ability. So it also shoots for collecting, as most Blizzard players are. We are all collectors, going through and collecting each one of our little passive abilities. Some of them less impressive than the next, but and I wonder how this thing works. For instance, Broken Crown, whenever a gem drops, a gem type socket into your helmet drops as well. If you don't have a socket in your helm, doesn't make a difference there. I imagine it would, but otherwise, pretty cool. Ignore anything else I said where I didn't understand where it came from. That's where it's coming from. It's just a passive ability that is selected.
Although we can try that. Let's try to convert a Seto. What did it say we needed?
They never listen. The small minds that surround me ignore my greatness, and then kill me. First the Horadrim, those plodding fools. Then the Nephilim. Imagine if that one had listened. We would have angels and demons for servants. We'd be riding them like horses. Perhaps I'm being unkind. It's not that their minds are so small. It's just that mine is so large.
So it looks like it did return, actually, some of the stuff we needed. So let's actually throw everything in there. And just one of these and see what this does for us. Oh wait, what do I need? Yeah, I got everything. Oh, that's why I'm looking at the wrong thing here.
If that's what you want.
So it changed my, I had the Marauder Spines into Marauder's Visage. So that is, we've looked at recipe 1 and recipe 2 so far, as to what it does. There was also the ability that we went through with, let's see, converting. So normal magic or rare crafting materials, you can go back and forth. Normal magic or rare item, and if you put a normal item, you'll get more reusable parts, which is sometimes what people need. That's kind of nice. Like I said, everything's kind of a little confusing the way they did it. I should be able to jump in here and just understand it right away for your average gamer. Your average gamer, you know, doesn't want to have to, like, oh, okay, it's like reading a manual basically now. We could try the gem thing really quick. There is a vendor in town. I know that the little girl in Act 2 sells art essences, which we'll look at real quick here.
Hey lady, I may look small, but I'll hurt you if you try to steal from me.
I don't know if this is going to be a regular thing. So let's say I have way too many reds, and I need some more greens. So 916, let me pay attention there, I didn't really... So 916, I have 847 yellows.
Very well.
So it just did 9, okay. So, I mean, you can throw as many gems in there as you want if you only put one of the essence in. It'll only do 9 at a time. I could see that being a problem, constantly dragging them over, unless you just... I mean, I guess you could just buy a bunch of them, so... 7. Oh, only did 1. Wow.
I suppose that would work.
Yeah. It's a bit kludgy. They need to make a few changes with some of the stuff. I can't exactly point out what it is, but it doesn't seem intuitive right now. But so far, I like the idea of a lot of this stuff. Let's try and pull out some stuff from rings really quick. Rings and a weapon. Let's find something we can destroy. Okay, so as a wrath, undead enemies within 25 yards take 37%. When I get weapon damage, is holy. So that one's unlocked. What was the other ring that I found? I think that was one of them. Yes. 35% chance to stun. But so far, I mean, just a quick look at some of the stuff. I mean, just being the average player and converting. Let's see. Let's say I wanted. Do this really quick. I want to get some crafting materials here. I want Death's Breath. Basically, we get more of the arcane dust. So we added 100 extra arcane dust from the materials that we put in there to get more. So, also a little tidbit or a little bonus. I think I found a few new items that have been released. I do not remember Cage of the Hellborn or the Unhallowed Essence set for Demon Hunter. So we actually were able to pick up an Ancient. And some of these other ones, I'm not sure if they're new ones or not. I'll have to double check. But these look like new items. Arkstone, I don't remember. Yeah, lightning pulses between wearers, dealing 14-22% weapon damage. And I don't remember if this one was or not. I know there was a Bolcathos sword, but I don't remember if there was a wedding ring. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you back here next time.